大家好，我是 Jon Campbell，我住在北京，中国。我在中国安排巡演给国外乐队，包括好多丹麦的乐队。这次是我第3次来参加 Spot Festival， 非常感谢大家让我回来。
Okay, Jon, enough Chinese for now.
Okay.
We'll switch to English. You've been here to the Spot Festival quite a few times. What highlights were there for you this year?
So this is my 3rd time at the Spot Festival, and this year, I guess the bands that I've seen that I've liked, there's been a lot of bands I've seen that I've liked. So let's see, now I have to remember their names. There was a great band that played in the back room that was people from Murder and Underbyen and some other bands that was all together, and it had a long name that I can't pronounce in Danish. If it was in Chinese I could maybe. That was great, and I saw earlier today, wow, I should have prepared earlier. Yongpang last night was also related to Underbyen. That was a lot of fun. Murder on the first night I saw, and in fact the Chinese band Wangwen I've heard a lot, but I never saw, so that was my first time I saw them, and that was fun. I saw some great, there's a Norwegian band called The Grand that I liked, and yeah, I mean, most of what I've seen I've liked. That's the beauty of Spot Festival, not knowing a lot about who necessarily I'm going to see, but then seeing stuff and really enjoying it.
You living in Beijing, you have things going on with getting Chinese bands here, and like Danish, Nordic, European bands coming to Beijing. Have you seen bands here playing in Beijing?
Yeah, I mean, bands, the few times I've been here, I've always come across bands that I like and hoped that we could bring to China, and then eventually we did. And so the first couple of bands, I was trying to think of the right order, Emile de Val Plus and Band Apart both played at the Spot Festival that I saw the first year, which was 2 years ago. And then Rock Hard Power Spray is another one that came along with Hatesphere. That actually Hatesphere played last year, but they came before I saw them at Spot, actually. And then last year, we had Raunchy come to China. Oh, they're playing this year at the festival too, aren't they? Maria Kunka also came with Emile Dewal. Emile came the second time with Maria Kunka, so that was also something that came out of the Spot Festival, and I hope I'm not forgetting it.
No, I think they'll forgive you. Finally, Jon, I guess you'll be back here.
I sure hope so.
What do you think about the setting in this year? I mean, the festival site is a little bit different than the other years.
I've always enjoyed the vibe at Spot because it's a little different from festivals I've been to in the past, because it involves theaters, outdoor, clubs, and it involves the whole city, which I think is so cool, and if we could do something like this in Beijing, it'd be great. We tried to do it and it didn't quite happen as well as it does in Spot. So the additional village down the hill at the bottom is also great, and I've actually found myself spending a lot of time down there. Like at the Dub Tent, for example, I've seen a few bands that were fun. One Eyed Mule was one of them, Prince Nitram was another one. All these bands that I forgot to mention when you asked me who. And also, even like the seminar thing was kind of cool. I get to sort of hear stuff that, whether I get educated as well while I get to hear.
You get educated.
Yeah, and I like the fact that we walked by this other stage, this other tent, right beside the P3 stage that also had live music, and I think it's just great that it's sort of all the different sizes and shapes. Yeah. It's awesome.
Okay, Jon, thanks very much. Hope to see you again at Spot.
And I hope to see Spot again, definitely. Thanks for having me.